As you can see, we have a number of presenters at the bottom who are talking to you this evening. In fact, I'm going to go ahead and ask you ladies to mute yourselves if there is a bit of an echo. So before we get started on telling you how you can get paid with Plexus, I'm going to share a little bit with you about myself. My name is Latoya Silman, and I am a Ruby ambassador with Plexus Worldwide. I tell you, I did not think that I would be in this position today. I was a news reporter, a very successful news reporter in Dallas at the time when Plexus kind of fell into my lap. It came into my life because of my job. I was working overnights and I was always getting sick and my immune system was just compromised, and so I got a health coach, and the first thing she did was introduce me to Plexus. Fast forward several months later, I felt better than ever. I had lost 27 pounds. People were asking me what was I doing. Of course, naturally, what happens? You find something good, you spread the news, and I started telling my family first. And then they started having some really great success, and my sponsor, Kim Pollock, my health coach, also said, hey, why don't we sit down and talk about this business opportunity? And I wanted no part of it at first, to be honest. I really thought that the business was just not for me. I was already doing the only thing I ever wanted to do. But when she sat me down and talked about the opportunity and to help so many people, and not only that, but the people who were making just crazy money, I like to call it, for helping those people, I thought, oh my gosh, I have to give this a chance. And so I decided to really give it my all and grew a team. And I've promoted to Ruby, which will mean something to you a little later when we start talking about all the different levels. And eventually I was able to walk away from my job as a full-time news reporter / fill-in anchor, and I'm a full-time Plexus ambassador now. I love this opportunity. I think that it is one of those things that has changed my life forever, and it's just very rewarding. Even when I was still working, the financial blessings were huge. I was able to pay off several of my bills with Plexus. I was able to pay off my car note. And I don't know about you, but my car note was one of those things I was like, oh, if I didn't have this car note every month. So that was very exciting. And then when I was able to not only pay my car note, but also pay my rent, and I live in a very high rent district area of Dallas, I thought, oh my gosh, this is amazing. And so it just really blessed me financially, and I'm on my way in qualification, as I like to say, to become a diamond, which is at the top of the company, to really be able to affect some change in my life. So that's my story, but you will hear other ones. Now, I want to tell you a little bit about these health issues because I want you, as you're thinking about this business opportunity, start thinking about people that you know that may have diabetes, that may have fibromyalgia, lupus, Crohn's disease, thyroid disease, arthritis, migraines, menopause, and so many more things, because those are the people that we really help. And of course, we help people lose weight, but it's really those health issues that are life-changing for so many people. So start thinking about the kind of people that you know and what they may be facing in their lives and how you could possibly help them. Here's a little bit of history about our company. We started in 2005 as a breast health company. In 2009, we launched Slim and the business opportunity. And Slim has an 85% success rate. That's a pink drink that you've probably heard a lot about. And you can always talk to the person who brought you in to ask them more about our great products. In 2011, we launched Plexus Accelerator, which was introduced to help with that success rate of Plexus Slim. It basically is for your metabolism, also helps you with your appetite, and it's also really good for moods, believe it or not. It has something called 5-HTP, which is a natural mood enhancer. 2012, we launched Fast Relief, which really helps people with inflammation. X Factor was launched at our convention in 2013, and then our breast cream was repackaged as a body cream. We also launched Boost, which I love. It's a fat burner, and we're set to become a billion-dollar company this year. So why Plexus? Well, here's what makes this an opportunity of a lifetime. This company is skyrocketing to the top. We are in it from the beginning. This is truly a ground floor opportunity. Our company is debt-free. So what does that mean to you? Well, if you look at some of these other very popular companies, how long did it take these guys to become billion-dollar companies? And it was a lot longer than Plexus Worldwide. It took Avon 86 years, Mary Kay 33, Nike 24, and Herbalife 24 years. And so this tells you that we are really with a company that is set to go to some huge places because we're so young and already doing amazing things. Morgan Stanley even named Plexus one of the top 25 smart companies in 2013 and said that Plexus will soon be a household name thanks to people like you. And we offer products that people really need on a recurring basis, and they work. In fact, we have a 60-day money-back guarantee for all of our customers, which is proof that we believe in them. And health and wealth testimonies are just mind-blowing. So that's another reason why we are so successful. And now I want to go ahead and give my mom's financial testimony, have her come up. I'm going to try to see how we can get back up to the top. Hold on just a second. Okay. Mom, can you hear us? Can you hear us? Go ahead and talk if you can. Okay, she can hear us, but we're having problems hearing her. Okay. Bear with us. Okay, we can't hear her, but I will tell you just a little bit about my mom's story. She has been able to really save money for retirement. She's actually one of the ambassadors. And has influenced her tremendously in that regard, is just to try to save up as much money as possible. And how many people can relate to that? You've been working for a long time, and maybe you're worried about having retirement that could mirror the life that you have now, you know, keeping that up past retirement. And so that's one of the reasons why she has really just gotten into this business opportunity, not to mention that her own health has been helped. She's gotten off of some of her gut health medication that she was on before. She's also controlling her blood pressure, and then she's seen so many people in our family who have benefited from Plexus. And so that's one reason why she is an up-and-coming ambassador in this company. She has a team of over 40 ambassadors underneath her, and so she's proof that anyone can do this business part-time. Go back to sharing my screen so that we can go on to the rest of it. Okay. So you may be thinking, well, why should I become an ambassador? That's great for you guys. Well, you know, easily earn enough money to pay for your own product. In fact, it only takes a couple of customers to do that. Another way is you can make extra cash, or a lot of extra cash. In fact, we're going to tell you how much some folks are making. It's really up to you what you want to do with this. I will tell you that our compensation plan is second to none. If you couple that with the fact that the products work, you're having a recipe for some great success. Work up front pays off in the long term. A lot of people right now are trading their time for dollars. You go to work, you work from 8 to 5, and they pay you a set amount. Well, with Plexus, you can do work today and still be getting paid on that tomorrow, the day after, next month, and maybe even next year. Also, another reason why my mom loves this as a business opportunity is the tax write-offs on business expenses. So why become an ambassador? Another reason, you can work from home on your own schedule. Imagine that. If you have kids, you can take them to Little League practice. You can meet them for lunch. You can do whatever you want because you're working on your schedule. You can also feel really good about helping people get healthy while you earn some extra money for your family. And again, our products sell themselves. You really don't have to be a salesperson. You just have to be able to share, let people know about this amazing opportunity for their health and possibly for their wealth as well. If you care about people and if you love these products, then you will definitely be one who will be able to affect some change. We also have an easy system that has very low risk and high reward. There's a minimal investment. There's no requirement to carry inventory. There's no requirement to host parties. There's no taking orders or managing money or even handling delivery. All that stuff is done for you. Talk about, you know, something that would be amazing. You don't have to rack up a bunch of bills on your own from buying a bunch of product from Plexus and having it sit in your garage. That's not how this works. So Keisha wasn't able to log on, but I'm going to go ahead and move forward with our financial potential. And this is where I really think people start to go, wow. Silver is just our first level. And you're going to be meeting Michelle Sullivan, who is a silver ambassador out of Wisconsin. They make anywhere from $200 to $1,500 per month. Senior Golds, which is Gold and Senior Gold, which is just the next step up, they're making anywhere from $1,000 to $4,000. And then Ruby and Senior Ruby, which is the level that I fall in, they're making anywhere from $2,500 to $9,000 a month. Emeralds, sapphires, and diamonds, you see those numbers there. They're making the life-changing money, as I call it, the money where people can start to possibly walk away from their jobs or just be able to do the things that they always wanted to do. We have several perks for joining Plexus as well. Once you hit that Emerald status, you qualify to earn a Lexus sedan or RX 350. Once you hit Diamond status, you can either get the convertible, they have a sports car, and then also the big body sedan and the big body SUV. Plexus convention is a huge perk. You can actually earn the free trip to convention. This year we're going to Vegas, so hopefully some of you on this call with us will be able to join us in Vegas. We also have a leaders retreat that we earn every year, and basically Plexus just says thank you to the folks who are really working their business. This past year we went to DC. I'm going to show you some pictures a little bit later, and they treated us like royalty for a whole week. Emeralds also have the opportunity to earn a trip to Kona, Hawaii. They go there every year for 2 people. That includes your airfare, your car rental, your hotel, etc. There's also seasonal bonuses and contests. In fact, right before Christmas, they gave us an opportunity to make an extra $1,000 on top of our already amazing comp plan. So they're always doing things to incentivize us. And as your downline grows, so do your points, and so do your paychecks. And who doesn't love that? So as promised, here are just some of the fun that we've had, from convention to leaders retreat, and then again you see that nice sports car that the Diamonds win, and then also we've gotten like contests to win the iPad Air, spa trips, spa days rather, at our different events as well. So it's a lot of fun. Okay, and next we're going to have Michelle share her testimony, and oops. Hold on just a second, Michelle. Okay, so Michelle, if you will go ahead and share your testimony with us, please.
Hi, my name is Michelle Sullivan, and I am a Silver Ambassador with Plexus, and I just wanted to kind of share with everyone how I actually got started. I used to live in Texas for 10 years, and prior to moving back to Wisconsin, a coworker of mine was drinking this pink drink, and she was losing weight, and so I just happened to stop her and say, like, what are you doing? You look like fabulous. And she said, well, I'm drinking this pink drink. So she told me a little bit about Plexus, and she kind of went into the business opportunity. But at the time, my mind really wasn't with hearing anything about a business opportunity, because at that time I was in financial debt up to my eyeballs. So I really didn't want to hear anything about spending any extra money. Fast forward a year later, once I moved back to Wisconsin, Plexus never left my mind. So my friend Karen was actually posting on Facebook about Plexus. And I was like, you know what, it's about time that I actually got into this business, or really not the business, but for the health financial, or the financial part of, the health part of it. And so I started on the Triplex product, and I gave it like 30 days. In the back of my mind, I kept saying, well, if this product doesn't work for me, I'm going to get my money back. That was the only thing I can think about. But needless to say, 3 days after being on the product, I felt 100% better. I started going through my transformation, so I felt great. And so I was on these private Facebook posts or pages, and I actually started seeing from the other ambassadors how much money they were making, and I saw the passion they have for the business. And so I'm actually an entrepreneurial type of person, and so I took interest more about the business. And so once I started to see how much passion that the ladies on the team had, and men as well, and I kind of saw the kind of money they were making and how much they motivated each other, I knew it was time for me to really take a look at this more seriously. And so then I just automatically started sharing. I share with my mother, with my friends and my family. I started posting on Facebook. And so one of my friends actually challenged me. She said, if you're really losing weight, take a picture and show me. So I posted my first picture on Facebook, and I think I got over 80 likes. And I studied, and I started getting all these inbox messages like, what are you doing? How are you losing this weight? And so at that time, it was good for me to say, well, this is how I'm making this extra money. So it was time for me to share the business opportunity. And I also want to say, the financial part of it is great. I have 2 daughters, one that's in college. And so this extra money that I'm making from the business is really helping me to help her with books, with rent, paying the light bills, all those sort of things. And I also have one that's in high school, so she's in cheerleading. And so the money that I'm making is actually helping me to help cover those additional expenses that I would not have been able to budget for. I've been in corporate America over 20-something years, and the amount of money and the advanced level that I can get with this business, I do not have that opportunity on my job. And so Plexus is allowing me to help me rebuild my my savings account, as well as helping me look towards my retirement. And it's also helped me look forward to freedom. I've been working over 20 something years, and I really feel like I wasn't born to just totally work on somebody's job the rest of my life. I want to have time and the freedom to live life the way I want to, which is being completely free. And so the financial opportunity with Plexus is wonderful. We get paid 11 different ways. We get paid up to 5 times a month, which is like fabulous. Like you'll just look in your bank account, oh, I got a building bonus check. I can just either go out to dinner with that or put in my savings account. It's just wonderful. So the extra money just really comes in handy.
Okay, thank you so much for that, Michelle. Michelle really is a rock star on the team. In fact, all these ladies that you see are Plexus rock stars, really. They're up-and-coming leaders in the company. I'm going to try this again, sharing the screen here so that you guys can see this presentation a little bit better. So Michelle, one of those folks, I didn't know her prior to us getting into this Plexus opportunity together, but that's another great thing is that you meet awesome people and they become really good friends of yours. So we encourage each other and talk through Facebook. She lives in Wisconsin. I live in Texas, and so which is another proof that you can have teams all over this country. Even if you're in Texas, you could literally have teams everywhere. So here's a summary of that great compensation plan that we keep talking about. You're paid commission on your sales and your level ones. You're paid on points. The person who brings you in can talk more about this, but you're also paid bonuses every time that you get a customer that's automated. I mean, there's so many different ways. You're paid commission on bringing in those welcome packs for new people. You're paid bonuses on moving up in rank. And you're also paid profit sharing once you hit jewel status level, which is one of those reasons why they have that 10,000 and up every month. The power of 3. Now, I want to show you guys this because this is the one thing that I think makes network marketing and Plexus just the ideal situation. The power of 3, if you recruit 3 people and train them to do the same for 7 levels down, you would have about 4,893 points. We get paid points based on how many people are on our team. Well, at that pay point value of $3, that would be $14,679 a month, and that's just one of the ways that we get paid in Plexus. And so the reason why I wanted to show this to you is because a lot of people think, man, I could never make that much money. But if you just get 3 people to share this amazing opportunity with 3 people and so forth and so on, then all of a sudden you have a huge organization. And it's one where it's mutually beneficial for everyone. It's not like the person on the bottom or whatever. This is not a pyramid scheme. In fact, those are very illegal. This is selling real products that really help people and have a 60-day money-back guarantee. So this is all the way legit, as I like to say. So what do you have to do to become an ambassador? Well, all you have to do is go to the person who invited you to this webinar, go to their website, and you pay your annual website hosting fee for $34.95. You can then choose an additional welcome pack, which I totally recommend because a welcome pack is just your 1-month supply of product for yourself. It's cheaper than wholesale, and it's only offered to newbies. Then you complete your profile information, and then you are able, from that point, as soon as you process, you are live. Your website can go live to anyone that you send it to, and you can start making money immediately. I love that about Plexus. You don't have to wait. In fact, there are a lot of people who have gotten a check before they ever got their products. So also, you can buy, sell, or get a combo of $100 a month to remain commission qualified, and we'll talk a little bit about that as well. Plexus has something called a backup order. Really, they just require that you buy or sell $100 worth of product in order to be commission qualified. And this may get some people worried, but it shouldn't, because I know people who are in other organizations that they personally have to sell $1,000 worth of product in order for them to be commission qualified and to make money off of their organization. In Plexus, they're just asking you to spend $100 a month, either buy it yourself or to get someone else to spend $100 a month with you in order for you to make commission on everyone underneath you. And then next we're going to go to Maria. And Maria, I'm trying to get, hold on.
Can you hear me?
I can hear you. I just got to pick you up. My is not operating. Okay, there you go.
Hey, okay.
Hey.
Well, thanks for inviting me to the call. I don't know why I get nervous, but I do all the time. My name is Maria Butler, and I'm a Ruby ambassador for Plexus Worldwide. I wanted to share a little bit with you my personal testimony and journey with Plexus. In 1990s, I was a believer in multi-level marketing, network marketing. I knew it was the way to go. I was very goal oriented, and I'd read many books, Rich Dad Poor Dad, with Robert Kiyosaki. I knew Warren Buffett. I knew Dave Ramsey, the financial guru that churches bring in all the time. I knew Donald Trump. He's a friend of my aunt's in New York, and I knew that they were big supporters of network marketing. So I was really just searching for the right product. Nothing foo-foo, nothing smelly foo-foo, candles, jewelry. I mean, because those are the first things to go. When people need to chop their budget, that goes first, not a product that is actually changing their life. So I was searching. I was presented with two different opportunities back to back, a Friday night and a Saturday, my upline, Ellen Ford. And unfortunately, I guess God wanted me to kiss a few MLM or network marketing toads before I found the prince. I went with another multi-level marketing company. In this company, it cost me $500 to $1,000 to join and do the same thing we're doing here with Plexus, which is ridiculous. But for some reason, I just thought that this was the way to go. I was totally wrong, and I watched my very good friend Ellen Ford start Plexus at the same time for $34.95, and our journeys began. And I was halfway to a car, but I wasn't making any money. I would check in with her. It was pretty annoying to watch the amount of money she was making so fast because she was asking people to join her for $34.95, and I was busting my butt asking people to join for $500 to $1,000 and join my company. So, I felt successful. I mean, I flew to Tennessee. I was halfway to a BMW, but I was making chump change. And I watched my, very good friend make money really quickly. Well, about the fifth month, I saw her, checked in, saw her paycheck. It was $6,000. The seventh month in July, I sat with her at the Capel pool, and I saw her check come in again at the tune of $7,000. And I thought, you know what? I'm done. Now, at this point, I was very vulnerable. I really didn't feel like I had anything to offer. I had told everyone about this other network marketing company. I just had my second child at 43. And so I felt like an Oompa Loompa. I felt like I had no credibility. But my husband and I we had been going through some financial difficulties. He's a Marine, and he was going through college. He came to me. We decided that he was going to finish his last year of college. And I was just going to kind of hold down the fort with my teaching job, and he was going to go full time. Well, the 1 year kind of turned into almost 3 years, and I'm really not making any money with this other company. But so we hit some really devastating financial valley. We had 2 cars repoed at that time, and I got smart. By the time the second car was getting repoed, I didn't want to be embarrassed like I was the first time, because I feel like my whole block saw the rig pull up and, take the car away. So the second time I got smart and parked it by a park in my master community, and I wasn't going to get embarrassed again. We were about 3 months behind on our mortgage. Again, really nice master community. And, people were taking pictures of our house, thinking that maybe we We didn't live there anymore. It was one of those things where we would almost have all the money, but if you're a dollar short or $20 short, the mortgage companies do not want to work with you. It's all or nothing, and then they tack on those fees, and they really don't want to help. So we were at an all-time low. I had two toddlers. I had a stepson who's in high school, 6'4", and to back up a little bit, at one point in this financial valley, I slept with my newborn in somebody's garage because I couldn't even afford the gas to get to Lancaster where I was teaching and coaching. So me and my newborn, Casey, we were in someone's garage, and then Daddy didn't see his newborn girl until the weekend because we just couldn't afford the gas to go back and forth. Then later on, when I had my second child, because I was still the breadwinner and my husband was going through college, I had to take a 3-week maternity leave and go back to school. So 3 weeks was really ridiculous and insane to go back to school at that time, not prepared. So basically, I had to take a leap of faith. I called Ellen on my birthday, and I joined Plexus on my birthday. I didn't even have the $34.95. We were so broke. And I did a garage sale, sold some baby clothes, got my welcome pack, and y'all, got 3 friends to join me and turned silver in 6 days. Well, that first check, it might have not been a huge, crazy amount, but for our family, it was. It meant that we could fill up the gas tank, go to the store, get some diapers, get some wipes, and just, maybe some hamburger helper. And that was huge. And when the second check came the next Friday, it was even bigger. And the checks just kept on doubling and tripling after that. Within 5 months, I was able to quit my job at Lancaster High School and basically retire from teaching and stay home with my toddlers. Since then, we're debt-free except for our house. We've been to Disneyland. I've been helping my sister and other people get to mission trips. We've been giving above and beyond at our church, 10%. We've been, we have 2 kids in Guatemala through Feed the Children. We have other ministries that we support, and, we're excited to do more. So, I would just encourage you guys, just take a leap of faith. It's scary. It was for me, but you just have to dream big, and, why not you? There are other people doing this out there. They are, they may not even be as well spoken as you. Everyone has certain gifts. And, if everyone else, if other people can do it, why not you? So I just say take a leap of faith and go for it.
Thank you so much. And I love Maria's story. I mean, such a blessing for her and her family to go from, wondering, how they were going to pay this bill and that, and now they're debt-free. I mean, imagine the better sleep they're getting at night, because that's really what has a lot of people tossing and turning at night, is not really how much they weigh, but if they're going to be able to afford to, pay their bills and take care of their children. So thank you so much for that. Your health really is an investment. It is not an expense. Although it will become an expense if you don't start taking time to invest in it now. And this is one thing that we tell people all the time. An investment in Plexus is an investment in you. And in the end, we only regret the chances that we didn't take. So I really encourage anyone who is listening to this tonight to not think about, well, what if it doesn't work for me? Think about, what if it does? What if this was the one thing that could truly change everything for you? You heard from Maria, you heard from Michelle, and you also heard from myself about how this has really been something that has been life-changing for all of us. And to think that it started with a $34.95 membership fee. I blow that at brunch on a Sunday. I mean, that sometimes is lunch. So to have something like that could pay off your debt, pay off your car, help you save for retirement, pay that light bill that you maybe thought that you couldn't pay before, or ultimately set you financially free to where you can do what you want, when you want, whenever you want. That, to me, is really the American dream. I want to thank you so much for taking the time to listen to our stories, and I also want to thank Michelle, my mom, who wasn't able to be heard tonight, so we'll try to figure that out, and also Maria for joining us this evening. You guys have a good night. Thank you so much. And get with the person who invited you so you can talk to them more about this amazing opportunity.